If you have the signature theme of analytical, you probably love to dive into research and love details. Analytical is a strategic strength. It is how people decide to go this direction or that direction based off of the information that they have. It just means that you love to dive into those details in order for you to figure out that next step or that strategy. So, people with the strength of actual strategy love to see all the different routes that you can get from A to B, whereas analytical may not see all those routes, or like a futuristic themed strength, be able to see the end goal. Analytical might need to dive into all of the research and all the facts and all the figures in order to help them visualize the direction that they want to go. When I work with people with analytical, they often tell me that not only do they love to dive into the details of things, but when they communicate, they tend to get stuck into the weeds or stuck into the details of the story, or at least that's what other people say about their storytelling. People with this strength love to be able to push aside all of the emotional information, all of the drama, all of the tension in order to find just the facts. So if you're working on a team or if you're in a relationship with other people and there's a lot of emotional drama and there's a lot of emotions at the table, people with that analytical theme have a talent to kind of swoop into that chaotic moment and really set aside all of those emotions to look at just the facts in order to make those decisions. And you can hear in that they are using that theme in order to find the strategy. So even when there's emotional chaos, the strategic answer of how do we get out of this dilemma, or how do we solve this conflict, or what's the solution to what everybody is stressing about, that you bring the talent of being able to push aside all of the emotions and really just look at those facts, when a lot of other people, especially with those strengths of empathy or harmony, are really trying to listen to all the emotions to help them figure out what to do. So it's a wonderful talent, even in relationships, to be able to use. Now, those who have empathy and harmony, those are contrasting themes to analytical. So you might find that there's conflict or frustration between those two themes or those kinds of themes. So while you are really good at being able to push aside all of the emotions in order to value the facts, really the key word there is value. You are valuing the facts in order to come up with the strategy. Whereas those with those contrasting themes to yours, they are valuing emotions. They're valuing the relationships to find the answer to the same problem. So of course, we are looking at how to use strengths that are compatible with each other, and partnering with people with contrasting strengths is always the way to go. So if you find yourself frustrated, that's probably because there's contrast there, but it's also room for collaboration when we can learn to partner with those. Now, if this strength is controlling you instead of you controlling it, analytical can, like we've already talked about, really get lost in those details. Or maybe you're very fact driven and you have a hard time entertaining or valuing the emotions or the feelings of other people around you. So if other people are telling you that this is that moment to value emotions, it might be a great time to listen to that feedback and turn down analytical. However, if this is the moment where facts matter, details matter, research matters, and we're really looking to find that strategy, especially if you're starting in a business where strategy, details matter, accounting matters, numbers matter, goals matter, and a lot of those come down to facts. Analytical is a wonderful strength in order to help you evaluate what are those steps I need to take in the order that I need to take them, when sometimes emotion and fear and even excitement can sometimes steer us wrong. So analytical is a wonderful strength, definitely if you want to be an entrepreneur. But just like all the other strengths, we've got to learn how and when to use them, when to leverage them, and when to push them down.